Excited to talk about Thanksgiving, one of the greatest holidays ever invented. You know why? Because it's all about the food. And one of my favorite dishes on the holiday table is stuffing. The thing you should know about stuffing is you need to make it every day of your life and eat it all the time. It is delicious, it is savory, it is sweet, it goes with everything. Let's start. We're gonna dice up our carrots, celery, and onion, also known as mirepoix. Let's call it a medium dice. It's all gonna melt anyway into the butter and olive oil. Let's get that started too. All right, so medium heat, big pan, or as I like to call it, big ass pan, like that. I've got chicken stock here that's just warm. We're gonna moisten our stuffing with chicken stock. I've been using this olive oil for many, many years. A good friend of mine, Attila, sells it. It's called Olivar Santa Maria. It comes from Spain. Again, an Italian using Spanish olive oil. My ancestors are all rolling in their graves and giving me the middle finger because I should be using Italian olive oil, but I happen to think this is the best stuff out there. For this or any of the ingredients I'm using, go to chefsmusthave.com. Let's add celery and carrots to the pan. Notice it's a medium to low heat, low simmer. We're not getting the big shh yet because we want to give ourselves a little time and freedom. Chop the onion, medium dice. Also not too small. You want your stuffing to be chunky. Thanksgiving is all about big, right? Big flavors, big turkey, big family style dishes. So we're not looking to do anything too fine. But you do need this base. This base is really important in most of cooking. You'll notice in a lot of classic recipes, there's something called mirepoix, this magical combination of celery, carrots, and onion that's in every sauce, every stock, and many, many, many dishes. All right, let's add a little bit of bay leaf. Just gonna take one fresh bay leaf, throw it in there. It's gonna lend its flavor. These are fresh sage leaves. Sage is what I like to call a winter herb. It's got a very menthol, camphor, Christmas tree kind of flavor and aroma. It's super unique. There's really nothing like it. So it's not like tarragon. It's not like cilantro. It's not like parsley. It's not like basil. Maybe the closest cousin is rosemary, and that's still pretty different. But sage is the quintessential flavor of Thanksgiving, in my opinion. Sage is it, buddy. All right, we're just gonna chop it up, medium again. We're gonna add that to the mix. Now we're gonna slice up our jamón just to have it ready. What's cool about this jamón is it comes pre-sliced, which is, the biggest worry. You just pull it off like that. And by the way, if you're just gonna eat it like this, I mean, here guys, try a little jamón. You gotta try it. This is so good. I know that you got aunts and uncles talking about cornbread and oyster and sausage and who the heck knows what else they're putting in their stuffing. They've all lost their minds. You don't need to put any of that crap in stuffing. All right, guys? You just need bread, some nuts, a little bit of pork product like the jamón, and you're good. And never cook your stuffing inside the turkey. It's a wasted day, all right? It's like a salmonella factory. Don't even think about it. Just cook it outside the turkey in a pan. All right. Time to add a little bit of butter. I didn't add it at the beginning because I want the olive oil to do most of the work, but we're gonna add a couple of pats of butter. Listen, my recipe has measurements, but personally I never measure. That's enough butter, okay? Just look at it. It's like a tablespoon of butter. I'll probably add more later because I just love the flavor of butter and I love what it does to dishes. When you put it at the beginning and you allow it to brown, and then when you put it at the end and allow it to emulsify, butter is magical. Before I add chestnuts, we're gonna put the bread in. This is just, old crusty bread. We all have old crusty bread in our homes, laying around, waiting to be used for something. Don't throw it out, use it for stuffing. That just goes in the pan. It's gonna absorb flavor. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, you can buy peeled chestnuts in just about every grocery store now. And all you wanna do is you buy them peeled. They look like this. They're really sweet, they're really nutty. They're so good for you. They're packed with fiber, a little bit of protein as well, and some good fat. So they're super healthy and delicious, and you just can't go wrong. I'm just gonna smash them like this. I'm adding a lot compared to the other ingredients because I really do want the chestnut flavor to come through. Add this to the pan. Again, no ceremony here. It all goes in, it all mixes together. This is all stuffing is, guys. That's it. Now we're gonna add the jamón. What I consider a good amount, 2 ounces, about 2 ounces. Jamon's on the expensive side, but it's totally worth it. Yeah, look at that, right? Isn't it just amazing looking? We haven't added any spices yet. We haven't added any liquid. So this is basically dry. All right, now we're gonna add poultry seasoning, you know, the stuff you buy in the supermarket, a little bit of Old Bay as well, because it's just got that great flavor. Some lemon zest, not lemon juice, just zest. I'm using my right hand and the zester like a tool here. And I'm not going over the same area twice, because once you've zested it, it's gone. At this point, we're gonna add stock. And I'm gonna add all this stock and let it toss around like that. And this is, you know, basically your stuffing is done at this point. Now all you have to do is let it sit, let it mix, let it meld, let all the flavors come together. I'm gonna add a ton more butter because that's the kind of guy I am. I'm gonna add 3 more pats, about 2 tablespoons. Let's see where we are so far. Oh my God, it's good. Oh my God, it's good. Need some salt, a little flaky salt, a little black pepper, and you know what? A little more butter. All right, guys, this is Thanksgiving stuffing, or once a month stuffing, or once a week stuffing. It's up to you. Let's put it on a platter. And the cool thing is, if you don't eat it today, you can reheat it tomorrow. I can already imagine how it's gonna taste with yummy turkey that's, you know, sliced thin and tender, and delicious thick gravy. And I mean, just look at it. Doesn't that look insane? Doesn't that look like a great dish on its own? It's really, it's star worthy. It's center of the plate worthy. It's not just a side dish. Oh man, good stuff. Oh, I'm tasting the chestnuts just came through, the little bit of crispy bread, that thick, delicious gravy thing that we made with all the butter and the juices and the chicken stock. It's really good stuff. You're gonna love this. 10-minute stuffing, guys. It's gonna change your Thanksgiving table forever.